Hello everybody. So through this session we'll start our next story of the book First Flight, that is His First Flight by Liam of Flaherty. Actually here the first flight is of a young seagull. Actually this young seagull was now left all alone. His brothers and sister, they all also had talking about taken their first flight, but he was not able to muster up the courage to fly. He thought that as he would try to fly, his wings would not support him and then he would fall down into the sea. That's why he stopped there. And now he is left all alone on the cliff, on the rock. His brothers, sister, his parents, they are on the other side of the rock, and talking about what has happened the day before yesterday only. As he has taken the little run to fly, all of a sudden the terror seized him and he could not fly. However, this is not the case with him only, this is the case with all young birds who used to take their first flight, and not only the young birds but the young ones of all species. And talking about, if we talk about human baby also, a human baby also used to face challenges in taking his first step. A human baby used to fall down many a times while taking its first step, and then later on slowly and gradually, by with the help of, with the support of family members and their inspiration, it used to be able to take its first step. So similar was the case with the young seagull also. His mother and father had come around flying. They were calling him shrilly, scolding him, threatening him that they would leave him alone. They would leave him to starve, die of hunger. That what will he eat? But whatever they were trying to do, they were trying to motivate actually him. They were scolding him, threatening him, but the young seagull could not muster up the courage just for his own life. He was afraid that he would fall down and then die. Almost 24 hours are passed on the next day. Now, since then, nobody had come near to him. Now, the previous day he had seen or watched his parents uh, teaching and perfecting his brothers and sister in the art of flying, teaching them how to catch the fish, how to dive for the fish. And today also from early morning, all the family members were taunting him for his cowardice. Now it's now noon time. The sun was there and he was feeling the heat. Apart from that, he was hungry also. He had not eaten anything for a long time. He stepped forward to the brink, to the corner, to the edge of the cliff. Now he closed his eyes just to show, just to pretend that he was fast asleep. But nobody noticed. All the family members, they were busy. His brothers and sister, they were dozing off on the other side of the cliff. Talking about his father, he was preening his feathers. Preening means he was just cleaning his feathers. But only one, that is his mother, he was looking towards him, and now and then she was talking about tearing a piece of fish also, and then talking about looking at him also. Now the sight of the food maddened the young seagull. He was thinking how he had loved to tear the food, tear the fish the way his mother was doing. So he cried in hunger to his mother, begging the mother for food. But the mother screamed back derisively, as if telling him that he is just a stupid only. But the young seagull was hungry, so he kept on calling, he kept on crying for food, and suddenly he became happy. Now he saw that mother picked up a piece of fish and started flying towards him. Now the young seagull leaned forward. He went forward as he wanted to go nearer and nearer to the mother. But as the mother came just opposite to him, as she just stopped, halted, and her wings motionless. She became totally still in the air, and he was totally surprised that why mother was not coming nearer to him, why she was not putting the food, she was not giving the food to him. And then he waited, but the sight of the food just in front of him, and he got maddened. And then in a flash of that madness, he dived, he jumped towards the food. So we can say that hunger became the most or the biggest motivating factor for him, and not for him only, for all living species. Hunger is the biggest motivating factor. So in that state of being hungry, he got so much maddened that he, without thinking about the consequences, he jumped, he dived toward the food. As he dived, first of all, a monstrous terror seized him, caught him. But it did not last long. It lasted only for a minute only. And the next moment he felt that his wings stretched outwards, and his wings were cutting through his tip of the wings were cutting through the air. Now he was no longer afraid. His mother also cried happily. She was also flying around him. Then his brothers and sisters, father also all joined him. They were also talking about flying with him. Now he reached near to the sea. He saw the vast green sheet just beneath him. Now the next step for his parents was to teach him how to dive for the fish, how to catch fish. So the parents and the brothers and sisters, they landed on the sea, they landed on the water. Now young seagull, he thought that it's a green flooring. He did not think that it's water, and he will talking about his feet will sink into the water. He thought that it's a flooring only. So he just put his feet on the floor, green floor, thinking that it's a hard surface. But as he put the feet started sinking into the water, and again the terror caught him. But talking about, now he did not have that much strength to again fly, and then he left. And then what did he see? That as the water touched his chest, after that he no longer sunk, and then he was floating over the water. So in this way we saw that how his family members, particularly the parents, talking about motivated the young seagull to come over his fear. They cajole him, they call him shrilly, they threatened him, or they allured him also. Talking about, first of all, they threatened him that they will leave him, he would die of hunger, and talking about they would go from there. But when he was not able to come over his fear, then mother played the next trick. She, talking about, went with a piece of fish into her beak, and the sight of food maddened him, and finally he was finally he was able to take his first flight. So that was all about his first flight, young gull's first flight. And this is not the case with only birds, this is the case with all young ones. When they used to take their first flight, they are a little bit afraid, and the parents, the family members used to support them to take their first flight, first step. Thank you.